If you want to go far in your walk in the spirit, you should build intimacy. Learn how to speak to God. You know, and your ability in speaking to God determines your level of intimacy. God called Abraham his friend and not his servant. He called him his friend because Abraham is able to know the heart of God and he's able to speak to God informally, not formally. Many of us, we are used in speaking to God formally. We are very careful of the words we use. You know, oh Lord, oh Father, oh Lord, oh Father. Now, it's high time we come to a level where we begin to see God as a friend, where every single thing that happens around us, we tell him. So your ability to speak to God in that dimension tells us your level of intimacy with God. Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for thy love is better than wine. Because of the savor of thy good ointment, thy name is as ointment poured forth. Therefore do the virgins love thee. Draw me, we will run after thee. The king had brought me into his chamber, and we will be glad and rejoice in thee. We will remember thy love more than wine. The upright love thee. He brought me into his chamber. How do you kiss someone? To be able to kiss someone, that means your relationship with the person is not just formal, but it's informal. So your ability to kiss someone, either a hug. Now, Bible says kiss one another with a holy kiss, right? Hugging is a kiss, handshake is a kiss, and the kiss that resides in husband and wife is also a kiss. So to be able to kiss someone, Solomon said, let him kiss me with the kisses of his lips, for your love is better than honey. How many of us have eaten honey? Honey is sweet. Your love is better than honey. Why? He's able to enter into his chamber. This guy got closer, said that he is able, or he was invited into his chamber. How many of us can go into your mama's chamber? When you see many people displaying power, displaying anointing, displaying prophetic, where someone comes and prophesies and speaks the mind of God to you. When you look at them, their rank is in the spirit. So your rank is determined by how close you are with the Father. And getting closer determines your ability to speak, or your ability in speaking to him all the time. Israel is my wife. So we are married to the master. So there's no way you wake up in the morning and you don't speak to him. Most of us, we are taught to greet whilst kneeling. We need to build a strong relationship, an informal relationship, where you can have a free atmosphere to speak to God. This enables us to pour out all that is hidden in us. Yes, you are able to pour out everything to your friend informally. Charlie, next week I go feel comes your end, you know, but you can't write a letter to your master telling him speaking that language, but you have a language that you speak with your friends, informal, and the relationship with you and your friend is more thicker than master or your boss. So when you put your boss and then your friend here, the relationship you have with your friend is more heavier than that of your boss. Why? Your conversation differs, and we can trace that by your relationship. Shout fire. Fire. If we don't build intimacy with God, we cannot enjoy the same relationship Abraham had with God. Abraham, the friend of God, God told him, kill your son for me. Kill him. God saw all people on earth. He bypassed them. He came to Abraham. So when God begins to request certain level of sacrifice from you, It shows that your relationship with God is very high. It's in a high atmosphere. Because God don't just request for requesting sake. He knows those he requests things from. Your intimacy level determines your commanding ability. You can't command certain power if your intimacy level is weak. If the foundation of this building is weak, Charlie, within 3 minutes, we'll all sing.